Girl Leah from Truth Diaries and my new friend Megan.
Hey!
Today we're going to be talking about bullying, self-harm, and abusive mental relationships. Megan's going to go ahead and go first and talk about the topic on bullying and how she feels on it.
Alright, well, how I feel about bullying. Oh my gosh. I've been bullied since I was in the 5th grade. You know, it's not fun. You know, it really hurts. And some people, you know, oh, I don't mean it, it's a joke. No, it's not a joke to the person that you're bullying. You know, so many people take their own lives because of bullying, like every single day. It's just, and you know, not a lot of people, you know, per se believe in God, so they don't really have many people to talk to. You know, they may think that, oh, my parents won't care or my friends won't believe me, you know, and, you know, the bystanders, they're the worst because they just stand there. They don't do anything, you know, they stand there and let the other people bully you. And I've had, you know, people that I thought were my friends, I've had them just stand there while I got joked on or put down for something.
She's not talking about me. I wasn't.
Oh, no.
I wasn't around.
No.
I wish I had been. She already know what's up. But yeah.
She has my back all the time. You know, I'm very lucky to have her in my life.
I can't stand bullying. It's like the most below thing you can do to somebody because I'm like, Megan, you don't know what that person is going through at home, what situation they're going through. They may have just got put out of their house. They might be going broke. You don't know what could be going on in that person's life, and for you to have your say-so on how that person looks or how they act, like, you're not their parent. You don't put the clothes on their back, the food in their mouth. It's none of your business. Instead of you guys picking and bullying on people, why don't you try something different and compliment somebody for once? I hated bullying. I couldn't stand it. I got bullied so badly at high school, and I never understood that. I was pretty, I was nice, I felt like I did all the things right, and it was like I was not good enough. And what I had to learn is what people think about you doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, they're not paying for the bills and stuff in your house. They're not putting clothes in your back. They're not helping you out. They don't go take you out anywhere. My dad's saying is what people eat don't make you shit. Always use that. Alright, self-harm. I have had a lot of friends that have come to me that have hurt themselves or cut themselves. I had one friend that used to cut herself and stuff in class. I'm talking about you. I didn't know anything about that. I'm gonna hurt you. No. And she used to do that. Her mom was hitting on her and stuff. I've had friends that went through very abusive problems and stuff. And what I can tell you about self-harm is don't hurt yourself right. I learned that instead of thinking about death and killing yourself and stuff, write down why you should be alive. Why you're a great person, because you are. Every person is unique and different in their own way. Self-harm is never the answer because it only ends up hurting you, and it's hurting you more than you were already hurting. So my advice to that, write it out. Talk to somebody that you know you can trust, that nobody won't say anything and actually knows where you're coming from. Because a lot of kids with problems and stuff that are hurting themselves, or teenagers and stuff, they have nobody to talk to, they have nobody to turn to. There's nobody that actually sits there and understands them. And the people that they do talk to end up exploiting the truth and saying other stuff and no help at all. Sometimes all you gotta do is write it out. Talk to yourself. Talk to God. He's always there for you. Even if he doesn't answer you right then, he's always there for you. What do you think about self-harm?
It's definitely not worth the risk or the consequences that can happen. I have cut myself in the past, and I thank God every single day that, you know, he gave me, you know, the people that I have in my life now. Like, I go to counseling, I have my mom, I have the biggest bond with my mother, and I finally have true friends. One of them sitting right next to me. Always. You know, there's never a good reason to hurt yourself, but you know, my reasons were, you know, I was going through a really hard time. I was being bullied in high school. You know, shitty rumors, excuse my language, but shitty rumors were, you know, spread around the whole school. You know, just different things. Like there was something every single day.
And That's when me and her come in and why we're such good friends, because I went through the same thing she went through. I had a girl end up pressing charges on me, and I was the one being bullied. They tried to put me in jail for 15 years for something I had not done. I've never even touched this girl. And that shows you what kind of school system and stuff that they have there, because I came to them multiple times. I was just like Megan. I got picked on every day. It was always something. It was like what I did was never right. Somebody always had something to say. I couldn't have a good day. And that's a shame. And it's a lot of kids that's like that at the school and stuff now. They can't have one day of peace. You can't get away. And I don't get it. Why don't y'all try something different? Everybody gets along. God did not put you here to open your mouth and tell people what you disapprove of or what you approve of. It's not your approval. It's His and nobody else's. Whatever everybody else is saying and stuff, it doesn't matter. Because when it comes down to it, they do not decide your future. Put it that way. Whatever they saying needs to go in one ear and right out the other.
Yeah, and if you're talking about somebody or making up rumors about somebody,
why?
Yeah, like why? You're wasting your time.
The energy and breath on that person, why?
If you don't like them so much, then they shouldn't be worth your breath.
Exactly.
So don't say anything.
Some stuff is just meant to be kept to yourself.
If you don't like them, keep it in your head. Nobody else wants that negativity in their life.
Like, you don't know what people could be going through and stuff. There are so many crazy people out here, they could shoot you and not think twice about it. You don't know what they went through that day. And you just coming at them like that? No, people are crazy these days. Y'all better stop that. The stuff y'all supposed to be focusing on is going to school, getting out of school, go to college, go get you a full-time job, go get a career, go get a car. And enjoy life. Stop spending every second of your breath and you just taking all your energy and wasting it on somebody that does not matter. And that goes for people that are bullying others and people who are getting bullied. Don't even waste your energy on it because it's pointless. Like I said, they don't decide your future. He does. And that's it. Think about that when someone's saying something to you that hurts or whatever. They don't decide your future. Another thing we wanted to talk about is abusive and mental relationships. If you have a man or woman that is abusing you mentally, and that means they're calling you names, whatever they may be, with those, how to handle those, the first step you can do is talk to your partner about how you feel about that. That's not okay in any relationship. You don't put your partner down. My last boyfriend did that to me. He always had something negative to say, or would say something like, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have nothing, you wouldn't be nothing. I've had people say the most nastiest stuff to me. But then they want you to do stuff for them later. Abusive mental relationships, it's just as worse as being hit in the face. But you being hit in the face with words. You have people saying stuff to you. You wouldn't think they would say to you, out in the open like that. You find like a lot of stuff out behind closed doors and how somebody actually feels. I don't like that. And I feel like a relationship should be 50-50. You don't put your partner down with somebody you planning to have your kids or get married with. That kind of stuff's not right and it's uncalled for. There should never be a time you shouldn't be able to speak to your partner or, your boyfriend or whatever about whatever situation is going on. And if it does, that's a problem that you guys need to handle or separate. Megan, how do you feel about abusive relationships?
I don't think I've ever had a relationship where, I've been physically hurt, but, again, words hurt. I've had several, ex-boyfriends, say all this crap about me because, our relationship didn't work out. Oh, you're a whore, you have a giant nose, calling me all these different names in the book.
And that's related to the person you love.
Yeah, and related to my nose. I can tell you right now, if my nose is big, I don't give a damn. God gave me this nose for a reason, and I'm not gonna change it. So if you're watching this and you've ever said something about my nose, fine.
It's whatever.
Fine. I'm happy with who I am, and I'm not gonna let.
You got to.
Yeah.
Because if you try to spend your whole life thinking about why that person doesn't like you and why they say this and the third, you wasted 2 or 3 minutes or a couple hours. You could have been drawing, sleeping, eating, pooping, doing whatever. You could be doing anything in that last couple minutes you just spent huffing and puffing about this and that one.
Yeah.
But that's all we want to talk to you guys about. Our background music today is called La 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 by Sam Smith. It's a song that goes perfectly with our topic we did together. Put your fingers in your ear and just walk away. Alright, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh, you have to wave.